Once upon a time, many years ago, there was an Albanian family composed of 7 brothers, 1 sister, and a mother. The father of the family had died in battle, and the ones remaining had a lot of love for each other. One day, a messenger came from 7 mountains, plus 7 hills, plus 7 lakes far, asking for the hand of a daughter. There was a lot of opposition in the family because they didn't want their own only sister and only daughter to go so far in a place where they could never have proper communication and even may not meet in their entire lives. However, among the brothers, the first 6 ones were completely opposing this marriage, but the youngest brother goes to the mother, telling her that he agrees with such a marriage, and when asked by the mother, "How will I ever meet my only daughter?" Konstantin gives his word of honor, as we call in Albanian, besa, that he would be the one to get the daughter back whenever she wanted to meet her. So the mother agrees and tells the bigger brothers of Konstantin, yes, that she does support this kind of marriage, and also informs them that she has been given the word of honor by Konstantin. And then the daughter, Doruntina, leaves to her new home, which, as I said, is 7 mountains, plus 7 hills, plus 7 lakes away. However, as we know, life poses many difficulties to people, to nations, and there was war in Albanian lands. Having the need for more men to fight to protect the lands, the first 3 brothers had to leave for war, and the family remained with 5 people, including the mother, who was very proud of her sons and thought about them all day long. But one day, a messenger came, telling the mother that her 3 children had passed away. They were not among us anymore. Even though she felt very bad, she still continued to feel pride about her sons who had died in battle and had not fled away. The mother was the only one amongst all the persons gathered there for their funeral who didn't cry, just because of that pride. However, time does go by, and since matters got even worse, even more children of hers were needed for the war, and the other 3 brothers left for war, leaving Konstantin, the only man in the house, to protect the mother, to protect the house. However, one very dark day, the mother saw the messenger again, and this time she knew why the messenger had came. Yes, the other 3 brothers had died in battle again. This was worse than the first time, much worse, but still, she didn't cry a single tear because of the pride she felt for the children who had died in battle, protecting their own country. That's the only thing that kept her alive, and now she was left with just 2 children, Konstantin, the youngest one, in her home, and Doruntina, who was married far, far, far away. But things not always get better in life, and war got harsher. There was need even for the last child of the family to go to war, and Konstantin left without a stutter. This time the mother was nervous all the time and couldn't even have a sleep, always thinking about the last son, the only one remaining to her. And one day, she again sees the messenger, and she didn't know what the messenger had come to say. Konstantin, passed away. During the funeral, this was the first time that mother cried. She cried a lot, even more than other participants. She couldn't bear herself. Now she was left with one only child with whom she hadn't communicated in years and probably would never see again in her entire life. Being so upset, being so full of sorrow and grief, she goes to the grave of Konstantin, reminding his own son about the word of honor he had given, even demanding from him to keep Besom, that thing that we do value a lot, asking him, how, my son, how didn't you keep your word of honor? Knowing that she would get no reply, and being tired from all the bad stuff that had happened in her life, she just goes back home to rest, wishing for her own death, because she didn't actually love her life anymore. However, in this moment, something very strange happened. Konstantin rose from his grave. You could see his pale face, you could see his lack of energy, but you could see that he was full of determination to keep his word. And he traveled 7 mountains, 7 hills, and 7 lakes away to the sister, going to her, meeting her, and she was very happy to see him. He was the only family member she has seen in ages. Very happy to see her. And he informs her that, I'm going to take her to mother. She wants to meet you. Together, they come back again. Those 7 mountains, 7 hills, and 7 lakes. They come back again to mother. And you could see the excitement in Doruntina's face. She was very happy. And at the doorstep, Konstantin tells her to go inside and meet mother. And he would come back to take her in her new home when necessary. While Konstantin went back to his grave, Doruntina knocks on mother's door, and being very surprised and being very excited for what she sees. She sees her daughter, she hasn't seen her in ages. They are both very excited, they love each other and they greet each other with passion. Until a question comes from mother. Doruntina, who brought you here?
Konstantin,
She says. But while getting shivers, the mother replies, that's not possible because Konstantin died in battle. And both of them